Hey everybody, it's David, and I wanted to take a moment to congratulate all of you for being here today. Thank you for taking the time to invest in yourself and invest in the future. This is going to be time well spent. As you know, there are a lot of changes going on right now in the network marketing and direct selling industry, and Lifewave is more committed than ever before to this channel. We always have been, and we always will be, a network marketing company. Network marketing is the reason why we've been so successful. We're the #1 fastest growing company in the world in the industry, and we're also one of the largest companies in the industry. And we're planning for even a bigger and better future. We're looking 7 years out at new product launches based on new technology that we've developed in our labs and that we've patented to ensure that these will be proprietary products and technologies for our company in the network marketing business model, so we can grow to be a multi-billion-dollar company. We're also doing other projects as well that you've heard about, like our humanitarian drone initiative, and even further out, 5 years from now, launching an entirely new opportunity in the field of clean and abundant power generation. But let's come back to the present day for a moment as we talk about the new compensation plan. This is going to be Compensation Plan 2.0. As we started off as a small business, our comp plan did great by us, allowing us to grow, build, and thrive. But it is time for a change. If we want to be a multi-billion-dollar company, we have to find new and better ways to compensate new people that are coming into the business so they can earn money faster and easier than ever before, while also rewarding people at different ranks, and especially rewarding the great leaders that we have in the company for the incredible time and energy and devotion that they have for Lifewave. I'm incredibly proud of the job that Meredith and the compensation plan team have done in putting this project together. It's been a lot of years, over 3 years now, in researching, developing, testing this new comp plan, and I'm confident that this is going to pave the way for our future. So thank you for taking this time to hear a little bit about what we're doing at Lifewave, and looking forward to seeing you in the coming months at our events and hearing about your success stories in Lifewave. Please get out there and be the light. May God bless you and your family, and looking forward to seeing you at a Lifewave event coming up later this year.
Hello and welcome, the Lifewave community. Thank you so much for being on the call tonight, and thank you for making the time to spend with us a few important moments, because tonight we have a very important training coming up on our enhancement of our compensation plan. It's so great to see the chat with all your welcome messages from actually all over the world. And this is showing how big the Lifewave community is all around the world. We are moving in a very important chapter of the company right now. And before I get a bit more into details, I want to present myself. I'm just with the company for a bit more than 20 days. My name is Christian Dorner. I'm the new regional president of the EMEA region. And together with Claudia and the team, I will be helping you to get even more successful. Together with the team, we will do everything to facilitate your success into the future. I'm very much looking forward meeting all of you very soon. But let's come to the topic of the day. It's a compensation plan 2.0, or what we call it, the enhancement of the compensation plan of Lifewave. I know change is sometimes difficult, but it's important, because only with change comes innovation comes leaps forward. And I think this is describing this company in a very good way. This company is an innovative company, and it's a company that is always moving forward. And that's why after quite a while, it's time that we take a look how we are structuring our compensation plan for the future. We want to reward real activity. I think that's important for all of you. We want to support especially the new ones coming in, and we want them to quickly and consistently earn money. And of course, we want to offer flexibility while building your business for the future. And as a result, I think we have a beautiful plan. And tonight we have the pleasure that Emily Barr is with us. She is one of the main architects of this compensation plan, a real expert in the industry, and she has worked together with the team, with Meredith and the team around the world over the last 2 to even 3 years to build a plan that lasts forever. So when you ask me, what are my personal highlights when I take a look at this plan? For sure, number one, the faster and sustainable earnings for new brand partners. I have seen many changes of compensation plans or enhancements of plans or so-called enhancements, but there was no project where I have seen that there was a real shift visible to the beginning of the plan, to the new people, so that the new brand partners are earning fast, are earning sustainable, and this gives them an opportunity to move faster into the business and be more successful. So this is really, for me, one of the main points when I take a look at this plan. But also for the experienced builders, many of you, I think most important here, the flexibility that this plan brings with it. Wherever you take a look, there's more flexibility built for you so that you can build much better into the future. And of course, the breakthrough incentives, this is a point that has not been there in the past. And now I think you can really be excited when it comes to breakthrough incentives. And last thing to mention, it's not part of the plan, but it's part of our journey forward now. We are launching a new recognition program that is going hand in hand with the compensation plan and will reward you even more for the actions that you are doing. So this being said, I would say let's start into our call together with our experts, together with our team on the panel tonight. Or like Steve Merritt said it, give me the right product and I enlight every compensation plan in the world. And this, ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely true. We have the right product, so let's light up this amazing compensation plan. And now I give the word to my colleague, Claudia. Please take over. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Christian, and good evening, everyone. And welcome to what's going to be a real huge and big webinar, because we're talking about something that really can change your business and your life and open doors for many more people out there. So Christian already mentioned a little bit of it. Why are we changing the plan and why now? Well, the answer is short and easy, because it's the perfect time. The business is growing, it's growing fast, momentum is strong, and that's exactly when smart companies make the right moves. We want to grow with purpose and with intention. So why this new plan? Because an attractive plan attracts new brand partners. This helps to improve the sustainability. We want a plan that's built for the long term, for Lifewave, but also and especially for you. As Christian already said, we want to reward more people, more often and sooner. And Compensation Plan 2.0 create that very strong link between what you do, your activities, and what you earn. It's fairer, it's clearer, and it is more aligned with your activities. Then we want a boost in retention to support new brand partners. And here's a number that really is important. While testing with a new plan, the result showed that 65% more brand partners will start earning sooner. And that's a huge number, 65% more brand partners. We've built in clear steps, clear rewards, and a better support, especially for those that are just getting started. So why is that so important? Because people stay when they feel that they are moving forward. They stay when they see their first success, and their first earnings is such a turning point in their career. So absolutely, yes, the plan is about retention, keeping more people active, engaged, and growing. And number 3 is to reward balanced business activities. We want to reward the right behaviors, like getting customers, building both legs, helping your teams, rank advancement, yours and your team's rank advancements, and with all of this, staying consistent in your building activities, because this is what builds a solid and healthy business, and this plan really reflects this. So what can you expect? Compensation Plan 2.0 is certainly not necessarily more simple, but it is smarter. Because it supports all kinds of business builders. Whether you are just starting the business or you are already experienced and have been with a company, let's say 10 years, this plan will support your business activities. And there is really one sentence that I absolutely love, because I think it says it all. If you work the plan works for you. So you're receiving all these details, and we're doing all these webinars in advance and before the launch. But we have not finalized testing yet, so there is no exact launch for the compensation plan yet, but we're aiming for summer. The comment that the accuracy of your commissions is and will always be the most important and a top priority for us at Lifewave. So we will not launch until we know that your commissions are accurate. And also there is no need to stress, because once we launch the new plan, there will be a transition period. You will have time to adapt, to learn, and help your teams to do the same. And I don't know if you've been into your back office. If you have not, go into your back office and take a look. We've just launched a new education page that is packed with helpful resources like documents, videos, quick start guides, FAQs, really everything you need. And please take the time to go through it, because that is very valuable in its content. So that's the big picture. I don't want to take more of everyone's time. Let's get into the details. So just a comment, if you have questions, we cannot open for Q&A, but there is this little button at the below at the Zoom screen where you can find a Q&A tab. We're collecting your questions. Input your question there, and we will answer them in our next week's webinar on Monday of next week. So now, please welcome Emily, the architect behind Compensation Plan 2.0, who will walk us through how it all works. Welcome, Emily. Thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you. Of course, I'm very excited. Obviously, as Claudia mentioned, I am I would say, compensation plan fan. I definitely get geeked out over this. This is my big, cool thing. I enjoy it. So tonight, in tonight's webinar, we are going to focus on the beginning or the junior ranks of the success pathway. So you've probably seen that we've expanded the rank hierarchy, keeping the titles, but we've expanded with the star levels to have really 12 ranks within the success pathway now. We're going to focus this webinar on that active brand partner and the 1-star, 2-star, 3-star manager ranks to get started. So let's look at what do those beginning ranks need to do in order to qualify. So there are up to 3 qualifications depending on which rank level you're looking to qualify at. The active brand partner has only 1, and then the 3-star manager has 3 rank qualifications. We will dive into what each of these represents, but just a couple of things to note at the beginning. These are based on a rolling 31-day period. So similar to the existing compensation plan today, these rank qualifications are going to be looked at as of the Sunday, the way the week ends, and the comprehensive 30 days prior to that are all going to be lumped together to look at a full 31-day period and the performance within that 31-day period. So let's go ahead and take a look at these rank qualifications to make sure that we understand what each of them represent. Before we jump into the definition and understanding of personal volume, we have to understand what is being summarized in each of those volume qualifications to understand what it represents. So every single product that Lifewave offers in every single market will be assigned 2 volume values. One of those volume values is qualifying volume. And qualifying volume, it's called qualifying volume because it is used for rank qualification. And the awesome thing with qualifying volume, and the whole reason we introduced this new concept, is that the value in terms of qualifying volume will be the same whether it's a brand partner that makes a purchase, a preferred customer plus, or a retail customer. Everybody awards the same qualifying volume for the product that they purchase. Not every product awards the same amount of qualifying volume, but it doesn't matter if it's a brand partner that buys it or a customer that buys it, you're going to get the same QV value. So that is qualifying volume. Personal volume, that PV, is essentially the summarization of the qualifying volume from your personal purchase, what did I buy in the 31-day period, and anyone that's a customer that you personally enrolled. So any of my personally enrolled customers, I'm going to look at anything they purchased in the 31-day period. I'm going to put those numbers together, and that will represent my personal volume for the given week. Now, bonus volume. We're not going to start talking about bonus volume until we get to the very last part of this presentation where we talk about level earnings, because that level earnings bonus is a percentage-based bonus that is based on the bonus volume. So bonus volume, it's called bonus volume because this is the base that's used for calculating bonuses, specifically percentage-based bonuses. And this is where that amount may differ depending on who the purchaser is. So a brand partner or a retail customer is going to award for their product purchase a different amount than a preferred or a preferred customer plus purchase would award. So bonus volume used as the base for bonus calculation. Qualifying volume is the basis for rank qualification. So as we mentioned earlier, just to give a quick example, if we look at X39, you can see here on screen, X39 would award 77 qualifying volume and 77 bonus volume for a brand partner or a retail customer. In the case of a preferred customer or a preferred plus customer, the 77 qualifying volume is the same. As we mentioned, it doesn't matter who buys, the qualifying volume amount's the same. But you will notice that the bonus volume is slightly reduced. And that's because we pay a retail profit and we offer wholesale discount for those preferred customers. So we have to reduce the bonusing base with those purchases. So now let's talk about total downline volume. So total downline volume is a concept very similar to the existing GVU concept. This is essentially looking at everything that is purchased within your entire enrollment tree organization over the rolling 31-day period. So that means everything that you personally purchased, everything your personally enrolled customers purchased, everything your personally enrolled brand partners purchased, and everything their teams purchased, whether it's a brand partner or a customer. So it's essentially literally everything that people that you've enrolled are buying or selling in the 31-day period. Qualified downline volume is the same look in terms of volume. It's looking at comprehensively everything your enrollment organization produced, with one caveat. It is going to apply a maximum volume rule to your rank qualification. And for the ranks that this applies to, it does not apply to the manager ranks. So we'll talk about QDV and TDV in this presentation as the same because they're the same. There is no max volume rule. But for ranks that do apply the max volume rule, what it says is no more than 50% of what you're required to produce in terms of volume for that rank can come from one personally enrolled brand partner team or from your personal volume, meaning your personal purchases and selling. So up to a maximum of 50% can come from one individual, whether that be you selling or one of your teams. So let's just really quick look at an example of personal volume. So if this is my organization here on screen, in terms of what counts for my personal volume, it would be my 55 QV purchase, my customer 1 55 QV purchase, and my customer 2 77 QV purchase. So all of that is summarized together to represent my PV, which in this case would be 187. So if we're looking at what's my total downline volume, that is going to carry over my PV, my 187, and then it's also going to include each of those three brand partner teams. So brand partner team 1, which has their purchase, and then their 2 subsequent downline customers, as well as a brand partner. Brand partner team 2, which is their personal purchase and their brand partner and customer, and then brand partner 3, which is just their personal purchase. So all of that, as well as my PV, is what's put together to represent my total downline volume. In this case would be 1,039. So then let's talk about the final rank requirement. And this is applicable only for that final 3-star manager rank and higher. So as you're a new brand partner or your new brand partners are starting off and emerging through those manager ranks, this really only becomes relevant as they reach that top 3-star manager. And then it will be part of the rank qualifications for director, executive, presidential, beyond that. But what the volume leg requirement looks at is of those personally enrolled brand partner that you have brought onto the organization, each of those essentially represents a leg. So if I've personally enrolled 3 people, that means I have 3 legs. Any leg that meets the total downline volume requirement that's listed. So for example, that 1-star manager, it's 1 at 1,000. So I would need at least one team that is producing at least 1,000 in total downline volume. So you can see with the 2 examples on the screen, I have one example where I have 3 brand partners, one doing 600, one doing 1,000, one doing 800. That second brand partner team, because it's producing 1,000 in terms of total downline volume, that meets my volume leg requirement for that 3-star manager. In the second example, I still have 3 brand partner teams doing 800, 800, 800, but because none of them are producing that minimum of 1,000, I am not meeting my volume leg requirement. So it has to be all coming from one personally enrolled brand partner team, but again, it's representing everything that that organization is producing. So those are the rank qualifications. So let's jump into how do these ranks earn? How do those manager ranks and active brand partner earn? So the first 2 mechanisms in terms of how they earn are based on customer sales that they're producing to personally enrolled customers. So retail profits, this is an amount that is assigned to every single product. But depending on the type of customer that's making the purchase, that retail profit amount may vary. So depending on the product and the type of customer, you will get a set amount and quantity. You will get a set amount of retail profit for every single purchase that a customer produces. And again, that's based on who the customer is and what they're buying. And you can find all of this on the price list. It'll break down every single product in terms of what the retail profit value is based on the customer type as well. So in addition to retail profits, if you meet a minimum sale amount to customers in the rolling 31-day period, you will also be potentially eligible for customer premiums. So that minimum amount is 300. So if you're able to produce a minimum of 300 QV from personally enrolled customers in the rolling 31-day period, check. That means you meet the requirements to earn a customer premium. That QV amount in the rolling 31-day period essentially determines, are you eligible for a percentage? And if you are, what percentage? So as that sale amount within the 31-day period increases, you earn a larger percentage. So if instead of doing a minimum of 300, I'm doing 600, I'm now not going to earn a 5% premium. I'm going to earn a 10% premium. If I'm able to reach a sales QV amount from customers in the rolling 31-day period of 1,200 or more, I'm going to maximize this customer premium with 20%. So your rate is based on the personally enrolled customer sales you generate in the monthly period. That rate is then applied each week to the weekly customer sales that come in. So monthly performance determines your earnings rate. That earnings rate is then awarded against the customer sales that are generated in that given week. So let's just go through a very quick example. If Sarah produces 1,000 in customer QV in the rolling 31-day period, so her monthly amount is 1,000. That 1,000 entitles her to a 10% customer premium earnings rate. If in this given week, the amount of the 1,000 that was actually generated in the week is 400, that 10% is applied to the 400 to recognize that her weekly customer premium earning amount is $40. So again, the monthly amount determines the rate, and then that rate is applied to the actual weekly sales in terms of customer purchases that come in. One important thing to note, this is not called a customer bonus, it's called a customer premium. That is on purpose because, like we talked about, the basis for bonuses is bonus volume. And if you've picked up on the fact that this actually applied the 10% to the qualifying volume amount. So in this case, this customer premium, the percentage is actually applied to the QV amount, not the BV amount, because we didn't want to apply it to that reduced base for the actual customer gatherer. So that's really important. That's why these are referred to customer premiums and why this calculation will differ from all of the other bonuses that are percentage based, which are based on BV. So with that, I am going to stop sharing and I am going to turn it over to our other set of speakers. Michelle and Martin, I think you're first to speak to the group.
Yes. So thank you so much, Emily, for showing us the first two ways how to earn. And we would love to hear from our Senior Presidential Director and Advisory Board member, Michelle Siegmund, and Martin, her partner, both living in the beautiful island of Mallorca. Michelle, Martin.
Thank you, Claudia. A warm hello to everyone around the world. It truly means a lot to be a part of this special moment today. What we are about to share is more than just a new composition plan 2.0. It is an invitation to grow together, to share, to explore new paths and to create something meaningful. It is full of possibilities, built with heart, with vision and purpose. We are incredibly grateful to experience this with you, and we can't wait to take you along on this exciting journey.
Thank you, Michelle. Yes, I want to talk a little bit about customer premiums, my first emotion about it. I like the compensation plan very much. And the customer premiums, it's opened another opportunity for us all because we can collect a lot of points for our qualification volume, but for one spatial group. I tell you, Michelle and me, we have a lot of doctors, therapists, practitioners, healers in our team. And many of them, they are not really network marketing specialists, but they like to represent the product in their praxis, and they like to give it to their patients or to their clients. And now this is the customer premium profit and bonus is for them a new opportunity. They must not make network marketing and they must not build a team. If they want to do it, of course, there are some that like to do it, but many of them, they have a new opportunity now to do really well in giving and sharing the X39 product, the products, and get volume, cumulate volume, and get the premium bonus. And this opened for everyone a new doors for fitness studios, for hairstylists, for all these kind of institutions which have maybe only one person on the reception, and the clients go to the reception, say, where I can get it? Yes, come here, go on the site, make your order, and they can see in the background, they will accumulate volume and get a bonus percentage for each volume. Yeah, I like it very much. I think it is a great opportunity, and I think a lot of people have also these people in their team. Yeah, and we love it. We love it, and we give it to our doctors and our special groups, and they love it too. That's I can say to you, Emily.
Excellent.
Thanks a lot.
Michelle, thank you so much. And absolutely, that's exactly how this should be working in the future. Emily, back to you.
All right, well, let's jump in to the next two ways to earn. So these are really more so recruitment type mechanisms to earn. The business launch bonus also has an element for a new person and getting them started and excited about Lifewave and their new business right away. So let's first start with the product introduction bonus. So this is something obviously that's still existing today in Compensation 1.0. We're carrying it forward. It works really well as a recruitment bonus. So what it is depends on the pack or the enrollment option that someone starts their Lifewave business. So based on that pack, you are awarded a product introduction bonus. So with that, one thing to note is there is going to be an advanced plus pack. So that is listed here on screen. You can see all the values for that. That will launch a few weeks after we roll out Compensation 2.0. As soon as we have, a solid date on when that pack is coming, we will let you know. But just so you're aware, that will not launch with the initial compensation 2.0, which means that the increase to the premium packs qualifying volume from 745 to 775, that also will not happen until that advanced plus pack rolls out. But this bonus, again, is a amount of money that's awarded to you for getting that person signed up and making sure that they are signed up with the most pack that makes the most sense for them to start their business. So in addition to that product introduction bonus, there is a business launch bonus. So this is now a bonus opportunity for new brand partners in their first 9 weeks, the week that they join, and the next 8 subsequent weeks. And what they need to do in order to earn either a $25 or a $50 bonus each week is they need to focus on the success pathway and getting to a paid rank of 1-star or 2-star manager. If they reach a paid rank of 1-star manager every week in those first 9 weeks that they have that paid rank, they're going to earn a $25 bonus. If they are able to get to a 2-star manager rank, they will earn a $50 bonus for every week that they're qualified at that level. So what this means, because again, remember, rank is based on that rolling 31-day period. The sooner you can get someone to a 1-star manager or 2-star manager, that's going to roll forward for some additional weeks. So if in week 1 you're able to get them to a 1-star or 2-star manager, because of our rolling 31-day period qualifications, that's going to carry forward for 4 additional weeks. So again, the faster and sooner you can get somebody engaged and get them in terms of ranking, the better for this bonus for them. In addition, this is what we call, a push-pull bonus or a hand-in-hand concept. There's a reward not just for that new person. They want to be successful because they want to earn their $25 or $50. But there's also a matching bonus, a 50% matching bonus for the enrolling brand partner. So if I enroll, let's say Sam, and Sam reaches the rank of 1-star manager, as long as I'm a 1-star manager, I will earn a 20 or 50% match on his 25. So I will earn $12.50. So there's a mechanism for the new person. They're excited. They want to get engaged because they have an opportunity to earn $25 or $50 each week. There's an opportunity for the enrolling brand partner. Hey, I brought this person on, so I'm going to help them and make sure they're successful because I want my matching bonus. So it's a push-pull. So let's just kind of quickly look at some of these examples. I know on a week-to-week basis, again, like we talked about, because of those rolling 31-day qualifications, this kind of up and down fluctuation of rank, those initial 9 weeks, is probably not realistic, but it helps us in painting this example. So if week 1, the new brand partner that enrolled reaches a 1-star manager rank, they're going to earn their bonus of $25 or 24 euros. As long as that enrolling brand partner is a 1-star manager or higher, they're going to earn their 50% match, $12.50 or 12 euros. The second week, if they maintain, they're going to keep that 25. And then you can see that as the enrolling brand partner, they went up in rank. So they're at least that 1-star manager. So they'll maintain their match. The following week, let's say returns or something happens where they drop down to an active brand partner. That would mean that they missed the earning opportunity for week 3, which also means there's no matching opportunity for the enrolling brand partner. Week 4, get back on track. We're getting our 25. They're getting their $12.50 as the enrolling brand partner. In week 5, by advancing to 2-star manager, if that enrolling brand partner also advances, not only does the new brand partner's bonus jump up to $50, the enrolling brand partner's 50% match jumps up to $25. So it's a win-win for both. If the following week, let's say the enrolling brand partner falls below rank, that means that they're going to miss their bonusing opportunity that week. So the new brand partner would still earn their $50. The enrolling brand partner, unfortunately, because they weren't a 2-star manager or higher, will miss the opportunity that week. And then the following week drops down to an active, so there's no bonus, therefore there's no match. And then the final week, let's say 1-star manager was the new brand partner, enrolling was a 2-star manager. So again, that $25 and then the $12.50 match would be paid out. So here's the awesome thing about this bonus. Because it runs for 9 weeks, for the enrolling brand partner, this is an opportunity to earn up to $225 with each new brand partner that you sponsor, because that would be your 50% match on their 2-star manager bonus for 9 weeks. So it's a one-time bonus opportunity for the new brand partner. They have an opportunity to earn up to $450 just for that first 9 weeks. But then every new brand partner that they sponsor, they have the opportunity to earn $225 on each of those individuals. So this really is, to Christian's point of giving an opportunity for new people, one, motivation for them to get engaged and get started. This is exactly that. Two, giving them a real opportunity to quantify the opportunity in front of them. They know they have a $450 opportunity in front of them. And three, by focusing the qualifications of this bonus on the career path, it's simplifying things. So we're not asking them to do anything outside of rank qualification. All we're saying is do this rank qualification, get this added bonus because you just started your business and we're excited for you and we want to get you engaged. So therefore, this also creates that retention stickiness. Somebody that earns $450 in their first 9 weeks, I can promise you is not going anywhere. They are going to stay. They're going to be engaged in their business. So this is a great bonus for that. So now turning over to our next speaker, I'll turn it over to you, Claudia.
Thank you, Emily. Yes, absolutely. So the PIB we know about, but this new business launch bonus, I know that our leaders are very excited about, and I would love to hear from our Senior Presidential Director and Advisory Board member, Alexandra Neamtu from Romania, what she thinks about it.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much, Emily, for this mind-blowing compensation plan and the entire corporate team. What can I say? What a great moment to be part of Lifewave. And as a brand partner that has started the career with $25, I know that every dollar counts in the beginning. And I'm so happy that this business launch bonus is finally here, because actually we can help even more people leverage this to help improve our retention in our organization, which is the main goal on this bonus. So I think it's very clear from what Emily explained. We have to be engaged in the business in the beginning, help our new brand partners advance. But what I think is really important is just to be aware that the clock is ticking from the moment that we enroll as brand partners. So I love the new flexibility of the compensation plan. And like Martin and Michelle said, it's very important at this point, because we want to leverage this bonus to really segment our market, because we have people that are better off in being PC Plus in the beginning. They get all kinds of benefits, they get free samples, and it's very important for us to be transparent, to say, if you start as a brand partner and you come with a kit, of course you get the benefits and you get a good price for the kit, but also this means that you have started your 9 weeks period and you can earn up to $450. I think that it's very, very important for everybody to know. And of course, the people that we bring in as brand partners, because we don't want them to miss out. Of course, we get this matching bonus, which is really nice for $250. And this keeps repeating with every brand partner that we have new in our organization. So at this point, because we still have time until the new compensation plan goes live, I would reach out to my upline and see what they have set in place for this bonus launch, for this fast start bonus for the new 9 weeks. And I will get myself in a position to start winning from the beginning. So I love it, and I can't wait to see the synergy it's gonna create within our organization and our team.
Alex, thank you so much for sharing your view and your excitement, of course. Emily, back to you.
All right. So we are going to talk about the final earning mechanism in this presentation, because this is, kind of the main ways that all of those managers earn, which is level earnings bonus. So this is another one of those opportunities, again, that both Claudia and Christian touched on, is we really want to make sure that we're getting guaranteed money into new individuals' hands when they start their business. Or maybe existing individuals that are already in the business that maybe aren't just new, but maybe are very, very, very part-time. So I recruit someone and I'm just looking to have them personally buy or personally sell a little bit. Today, if that's not enough to cycle, I'm not earning. So this level earnings bonus fills that gap. What this does is, as long as you are active and you have personally enrolled brand partners that are either buying or selling, you are guaranteed to earn on those purchases. Guaranteed. You don't have to wait until volume accrues for you to cycle. So the way that this works is it is based on your weekly paid rank. So anywhere from an active brand partner to that 3-star manager will earn a level earnings bonus. The percentage and the amount of levels you'll earn on differs based on that paid rank. So the higher your paid rank, the higher your percentage, as well as the more levels that you'll be eligible to earn on. So you can see up to that 3-star manager, we go from just 3% on level 1 at an active brand partner up to 7% on level 1, and we earn 3% on level 2. Here is the really great part about this level earnings bonus, besides just that guaranteed income for someone. This bonus will also look to dynamically compress or skip brand partners that don't have activity in the 31-day period. So meaning I sponsored Claudia, and let's say Claudia bought her pack and maybe she sold for a month or two, but now she hasn't done anything. But she has Christian underneath her who's engaged and buying and selling every week, every month. Any month that Claudia has no activity, there's nothing going on in the 31-day period, I'm seeing hearts flying like crazy, so I know everyone's excited about this. Any month that Claudia has no activity, 0 PV, she didn't buy anything, she didn't sell anything, it's not going to look at her as a level. It's going to say, Claudia didn't do anything, so just skip her. And then let's look at Christian. So that's the amazing piece of this level earning bonus. Not only is it guaranteed income, but it will remove individuals that are not producing any personal purchases or personal sales to customers. This bonus, as we mentioned in the beginning, because it's a bonus, the percentage is based on BV. So the 3% to 7% that you could earn on level 1 will be the summarization of bonus volume of your level 1 brand partners and their personally enrolled customers. So really quick, let's just go through an example. If I have James and he qualifies with a paid rank this week of 3-star manager, and let's say Kay, Mike, and Darcy are all personally enrolled brand partners that are generating 500 in bonus volume for Kay, 300 in bonus volume for Mike, and 200 in bonus volume for Darcy. So that could come from a personal purchase or purchases by personally enrolled customers for each of those 3 brand partners. So that means I have 1,000 bonus volume on level 1, which I am entitled to 7%. So I would earn $70 for that amount of volume. Let's say Kay also has Jane and Jack that she's personally enrolled, and they have bonus volume of 700 and 200, so a total of 900. So I would earn 3% on that volume as well, so $27 there. So a total of $97, almost $100 in level earning bonus for this weekly period. You see that Paul has 0 BB. He didn't purchase anything, he didn't sell anything. If he also didn't buy or sell anything in the 31-day period, so his PV was also 0, and he had brand partners below him that did have activity, did have purchases or sales, then those brand partners would be considered my level 2. So if he had 1 or 2 or 3 brand partners all selling or buying, then that would be considered level 2, even though they're physically on level 3 of my enrollment tree. For this bonus, because of his inactivity, Paul would be ignored, and those level 3 people would be viewed as level 2 for my level earning bonus. So that is really the power of this bonus, is it guarantees income as long as people that you enroll are buying and selling, and your paid rank makes you eligible to earn on them. You will earn every single week. And then two, the fact that if there are people that don't have activity for the rolling 31-day period, they're not going to be considered. So nobody's going to like take you out of earning level earnings bonus now with this new structure. So that is the level earning bonus, and I am sure we have another very excited speaker to speak on behalf of this opportunity. But it sounds like they're going to get a lot of excitement from reactions.
Indeed, we do have an additional speaker that will tell us a little bit about his view on a level earning bonus. Our Senior Presidential Director from South Africa and Advisory Board Member, Chris Hatting.
Thank you so much, Claudia. Emily, wow. Every time I watch this, I just get blown away. They say that sometimes when you see something, it might go over your head the first time. So if anybody's watching this for the first time, you're thinking, what language are you guys speaking? Don't worry. Don't worry. I was confused in the beginning, but once you watch it 2, 3, 4 times, those pennies start to drop. And what Emily just spoke about now, I saw all the hearts, I saw all the emojis. I think a lot of people were getting it. When this one drops, you're not going to sleep tonight. I can tell you right now, you're going to have Lifewave insomnia tonight when this penny drops. But thank goodness we got a patch for that one, so it's all good. But this is beyond exciting, absolutely beyond exciting. I think the part that really gets me the most excited is you guaranteed earning right off the bat. If we go back 3%, and all you have to do is be an active brand partner. And we're only talking about a 55 PV initially. That's all you have to do. And you're already earning 3% right off the bat. So that's where we're talking about putting money into your pocket quicker and straight away. And it's unlimited width. Guys, it's unlimited width. So what you just saw there was a very small a portion of it. But on your front line, if you've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, maybe even 40 front line, imagine the duplication going down when you hit level 2 and level 3. The amount of people there is a much higher quantity. So that is a completely beyond exciting. I've been part of Lifewave for 2.5 years, and I've been excited right from the beginning. But this is the most excited I've ever been in my entire life. And it just makes me think about a saying by Zig Ziglar. We all know Zig Ziglar. He said, if you help enough people get what they want in their life, you will automatically get in life what you want. And that's what it's all about, is helping people. And in this beautiful industry, you earn while you learn. So don't stress out if you don't get everything. All the pennies will drop. And all I can say is I'm excited, beyond excited. Thank you, Claudia. Thank you, corporate team. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Emily.
Thank you, Chris. And thank you, Emily. That was a fantastic overview of the first steps of the plan. Also, a special thank you to our EMEA advisory board members for your feedback. But of course, we're not done yet. This was just part 1. And there's more to come. So make sure to join us again for part 2 next week, Monday, the 23rd at 8 p.m. CET. We'll go into the next bonuses and how to become a director. So thank you all for being here today, for your attention, your questions, and your commitment. And we will make sure that next time we open up this room for more than just 500. So apologies to everyone that has not been able to join. We are making this recording available ASAP so that everyone can get the content. Apologies again. Thank you so much. And Take some time to explore the materials in your back office, and of course, keep the momentum going. Thanks again, and I'll see you all next week. Thank you.